Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick the Internet Sax, and welcome into another Dreamcatcher reaction. Today we are going to be reacting to Deja Vu. This was suggested to me about 3 months ago, and I want to go ahead and try to react to that. This will probably be my last reaction video before I start doing the live stream reactions. And tomorrow there will be a video describing all of that conundrum and such like that. So for more news about like how I'm going to be recording everything and the streams and everything else like that in terms of like scheduling and such, I will let you guys know tomorrow. All right, there will be a video uploaded tomorrow from my time. It will be Wednesday the 15th of September. That will be when it will be uploaded. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow, and in the meantime, let's just go ahead and get into this reaction. Okay, I love everything Dreamcatcher has done so far in this music video. I'm just looking at this right here, and it looks fire. All right, so without further ado, let's just get on into it. Okay, here we go. And it's got subtitles. All right. Okay, it's got more of a pop feeling to it. The last couple songs I listened to are practically purely rock. All right. Hey. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, here's the rock portion. Here we go. Oh, no, it's lagging. There it is. This is dope. Okay. The visuals is phenomenal. Like, that's cool. It's like a vertical bed of roses. I like how this kind of works as a ballad and a hard pumping, you know, rock song. Okay. Do the roles get reversed? Oh, dropping the sword. There it is. That drop is phenomenal. That is dope. There it is. Key change. Oh. Man, those last few piano notes were haunting. Oh my god. Wow, that was phenomenal. And of course, this is on the Dreamcatcher official channel. If you guys want all that Dreamcatcher goodness, Link to the channel will be in the description below. But let me just say this right quick, all right? That was phenomenal. I don't know why I didn't get to this sooner. That was just fucking awesome. And that was just fucking cool. Because it works as a ballad, yet as a, when that chorus hits, it's like blood pumping, everything, your heart is racing. You just want to dive right on into that. Like, that was cool. That was cool. Like, it kind of took two, like, man, I'm trying to think of, like, the words to apply, like, the portions of my music degree that I was working on. Man, like, so it took a ballad, right, which is a slow piano, methodical pieces and everything, and then it took, like, something that you would hear out of, like, I wouldn't want to say a concerto or some stuff like that, because that makes no sense, but it pretty much took a very, very slow-paced song and a very, very fast-paced song that seemed like they had two very different, typically they had two different connotations in a sense, but at the same time, like, they made it work together really freaking well because they have the same point of everything. And if I had to say anything, right, what I get from this, right, is that this is almost like a love story, and the Deja Vu is reliving all the pain and everything going through, like losing that person and such. And, like, the moment that the key changes into a more major piece rather than a minor key, right? So, like, it's almost like, that's like the turning point of everything in terms of, like, the mental state. So in a minor key song, for those of you that may not know, it's typically meant to depict sadness. It's usually meant to depict grief or darkness of some sort. In major keys, they're typically used to be, something exciting, something full of happiness, something grand, So if you were to think of it like that, right? Notice how all the lyrics in the chorus and everything else beforehand, right, before that key change, they were sad, they were lamenting, they were feeling terrible because they lost that loved one and everything. And, excuse me, then when the key change hits, they say, I'm saved now. So that might be like, the key change might be able to represent, like, the feeling of, getting through it, right, and moving on, and, feeling like you can stand on your own feet again. That's what I get from that. And honestly, like, with the choreography and everything, like, by the way, I've never seen anybody dance to rock music that freaking well. Like, that is top tier, I ain't gonna lie, right? And the visuals, once again, astounding. That one depiction of, like, the double moon, like, let's see if I can get to that portion again. Like, this, right? Let's see. Right there. The double moon, right? Or that might be a sun and a moon. But, like, that could be a fucking dope-ass screensaver right there. That is gorgeous. That is perfect. Like, if anything, that also, in a sense, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, that also, in a sense, right there, kind of depicts, like, the change in itself, like the internal conflict and everything, right? So, like, you could easily say that the fire one, like, the flames and everything could be, like, the depiction of, like, the sadness and the beautiful aura coming off, like, the purple pink one, right, is supposed to depict, like, it's supposed to depict, like, grand things. So, like, you're feeling great now and everything else of the such. I can't really think of the words to depict that, but what really jumps out to me more, right, is that maybe, right, that larger moon is supposed to depict, like, the overall sadness and everything. That's why it's a darker, like, it has the purple and, like, that pink and everything. It's almost like a clouded judgment of sorts. Like, that those colors, whenever I see them together, kind of to me, represent, like, sadness and self-doubt and, like, regret and such, if you were to put that color to said emotions. While the fire one could be that person rising up like a phoenix, right? And finally pushing through everything, and now they're supercharged, they're pumped. That's the roaring fire within them, right? To get back on their feet and get back out there, into the world and enjoy life, right? Without such a thing hanging on to them. However, the fact that they're, like, so close to each other and that pink moon is so big that, in a sense, that's supposed to represent, like, the size of the grief compared to, like, the size of, like, the obstacles ahead and such. Like, I don't know. It's really hard to explain. And right here, it's still there, but oh, right here, the words right here. I won't move away from you. So in a sense, that could be the fact that that roaring fire is, that person getting up back onto their feet, but they're still so close to that past grief, they're not just gonna let go of it. If anything, it's gonna be there, in a sense, to still push them forward and such. And it's not just them throwing away those bad times or anything. They're holding on to them, but the flames are supposed to represent that it's not holding them back anymore. It's like, it won't move away from you. However, I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing. That's what I get from it. That is absolutely gorgeous. And the deja vu and everything, like the fact that going through deja vu, which means I've seen this somewhere before or I've been through this before, that could be like a representation of like constantly like having the moment replay in your head and you can't escape and everything, right? But like that moment that you escape from it is where that's where like the deja vu tends to end and such. So that's like the sudden, like the feeling that you get when you're like, oh, whoa, deja vu, right? Like in a real sense, like it's almost like a sudden slap in the face in a sense. It's kind of like a sudden realization, right? So maybe deja vu is also supposed to depict like the realization that you can move forward from such hardships. I might be looking way too much into this. I may not be. I may have something going with this, right? That's just my theory from this, right? That's what I get from the lyrics, from the visuals, from the sound and everything. That's how I view this song, and it's gorgeous. I love that. I've been through those situations plenty of times, countless of times, right? So I've had such regret looming over me, and I haven't been able to like pull myself out of it before. But then that moment that you pull yourself out of it, like I said, and this kind of comes from the personal experience, you're like a raging ball of fire, ready to move on with the day, ready to take charge of everything, right? Carpe diem, seize the day, you feel it, So that's pretty much what I feel. And also, to prove my point, right? You go back here, right? And one of the first visuals is right here. Woman with the sword pointing at them, right? The woman in the white dress is supposed to represent the person themselves. And the person with the rapier is supposed to represent that self-doubt, right? In a sense. Now, notice something. Notice how the positions change around here. Now the person in the black is kneeling. Now the person in the colorful dress is standing with the rapier. If anything, if you look at this, right? Watch this visual right here. Let's go of it. Let's go of it. The doubt and regret side, the black dress, holding that rapier, just holding it to them, right? That is supposed to represent all of, the pain and everything that causes said doubt and everything holding it against them. But when they took charge and they finally acknowledged said thing, right, said pain, they just let it go. And when they let it go, the lyrics grows clearer every single day. They wake up from it. Boom. And you let it go on a little bit. Right? That's like the realization portion. Fallen now. Okay, I gotta let this play out. That's kind of like the acceptance. That right there, right? If you were to separate it into the three chunks of the three choruses, the first one was, feeling all the pain and the doubt and everything looming over you. The second portion is the realization of it and accepting it, and not letting it control and just letting it go in a sense. And then when it gets to the major chord, right, to like the major key, right, that's them actually, growing out of it, actually going head first, charging through, because they have accepted it, they've absorbed it, but they may not let it go. However, they're not letting it control them and not letting them. It's not allowing. They're not letting it prevent them from moving forward. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm getting super excited because it's all clicking in my head and everything. So it's like, I'm trying to. I mess up my speech sometimes when I get excited about shit like this. So bear with me. So, so that's pretty much how I dial down what this song is supposed to mean, what it's supposed to represent, what it's supposed to, be saying to everyone out there. All right. So that's pretty much all I got to say to this. Fantastic song once again. Dreamcatcher is top tier. Love them. Top 5 bands that are not American of all time, right? In my opinion, from what I've seen so far in this channel, right? And, probably honestly top 5 bands, maybe including American. And if I had to compare this to an American rock song, right? In a sense, I kind of have to go with Unbreakable by Fireflight. Mainly because, in a sense, they kind of have the same meaning. And with such, right, they kind of have a similar sound to them. Now, Unbreakable doesn't have a lot of the ballad portions and everything. It's a little bit more heavy in your face and such. But in terms of, like, the vocal in, like, the chorus and everything, it kind of reminds me of everything, It kind of reminds me of said song, and it correlates perfectly in my head. That's just me. I might be way off on this, but it's kind of a similar meaning to me. So, other than that, right, I'm just going to leave it there. You guys tell me in the comments what your personal theory of the song is, what your personal meaning to it, what it means to you. If it's helped you in life of some sort, let me know. I love to hear that. Those are amazing to hear. I have a few songs like that have helped me in the past, right? If you think I'm dead wrong, hit me with that, right? But be respectful. And other than that, like, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start doing the live streams again, like I said in the very beginning of this video. There's gonna be a more detailed video about, like, when I'm doing the streams and everything else like that, and pretty much the future of everything that's gonna come out tomorrow, right? And with that, right, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the basics of it is that I'm gonna be playing whatever games I have or whatever you guys want me to play and such, right? But that's not all it's going to be. Like, it's going to be me playing games, but at the same time, like, half of it is going to be that, and half of it is going to be just me reacting to more music videos, me reacting to more fun, like, great songs like this, and actually live deducing it with you guys, taking y'all's comments, taking y'all's live chat, and we're trying to figure things out together, right? And, like, maybe, like, I think that would be a lot of fun. I think it would be amazing. I still need to work out the thoughts about the time zones and everything, because statistically, from what I'm seeing on my YouTube stats, it says that most of my viewers are from Japan, while everywhere else it's a mixed bag and such. But I'm going to go ahead and try to, like, find a good medium point to where, like, I can stream and it doesn't conflict in my day, and it's a good enough time to where I can get the maximum amount of you guys to go ahead and interact with me at the same time in real time. I think that would be absolutely fun. It would be amazing. I just want to hang out with you guys because you guys have been super supportive of me, and this is kind of me wanting to give back to you guys. So, link down in the Discord below, which on that I'm going to try to, I'm always on it because I use it for work and such. And, if you have anything you want to suggest, there's a portion in the Discord that you can go ahead and drop a link in. If there's something that you just want to talk about, there's a portion that you can talk to me with, Like, anything pretty much goes on said Discord, right? And other than that, right, I'm going to have that link down below. I'm going to have a link in my Twitter down below because I want to start posting on that again. Maybe if I get more of a following and such on that, then, I'll start, posting on it. Not just like, hey, I have a new video out and such. Like, I want to start posting it more like, day-to-day fun stuff, like thoughts and everything else like that. And I'm also going to have a link to this channel as well as a link to this specific video down below in the description. All right, because I believe Dreamcatcher should get all the publicity that they can and everything else like that, because they fucking earn it, right? And if this is your first time reacting, like seeing anything Dreamcatcher, right? You decided to click on my video, well, then you made a good decision, all right? This is a fantastic group. I suggest that you check them out even more on your own, all right? So, other than that, I've been the Undead Sex. You guys have been amazing. I know I've been bouncing off the walls on this one, but this one gave me a lot to work with, so I was super excited about it. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.